Yo, so today we got ourselves a new 100k squad builder, and I did do this back I think in January, but back then, man, the best player we had was I think like a Sapphire Giannis, a Sapphire Carmelo Anthony, and now with the market crashing in 2K17, we definitely got a way better 100k squad builder. And now that we're in June, we're going to be adding some diamonds, we're going to be adding some amethysts, like we're definitely going to be having a way better team than we did back in January. And if you guys want to see any other amounts, like for example 500,000 MT, 250,000 MT, or even 1 million MT, let me know down in the comments below. For this squad right here, I am going to be doing a 10-man rotation because we only have 100,000 MT to play with, so we're going to be doing a 10-man rotation instead of 13. And if you guys can do me a favor, let's try to aim for 9 likes on this video, so make sure to smash that like button for me right now on the video. Make sure you also sub to the channel. We're getting closer and closer to that 30,000 subscriber mark. And before we get started, I did want to let you guys know that every single player in this list right here I either played with or played against, so I know for a fact that they're really good in 2K17. And if you guys have any other opinions, like for example like a better point guard, a better small forward, let me know down in the comments below as well. But without further ado, let's get right into it with a new 100k squad builder in NBA 2K17. Now at the point guard position, I need someone that can play defense, drive to the basket, and can also shoot the 3-ball and also the mid-range. And I'm doing this right after the market refresh, so we're gonna be seeing some really good deals on these cards. And right now Amethyst John Wall is going for about 13,000 MT in the auction house. Make sure that if you're buying these players or any players in general, make sure that you're waiting after the refresh hits in the auction house. That way you guys can get a bigger deal and save on that MT. That way you can get even better players in the future. But like I said, man, you need a really good point guard as your starting point guard, and Amethyst John Wall is definitely that point guard for you. He's got an 84 on-ball defense. He can drive to the basket with an 85 driving dunk. He has a 90 open mid-range, 88 open shot 3, 97 speed, 90 ball control, so you can finally speed boost. So that right there is going to be your starting point guard, Amethyst John Wall, 13,000 MT. And next up, we got the shooting guard position. Now, obviously, we need a shooter. We need someone that can shoot the 3-ball, the mid-range, and just go out there and get buckets for us. And that player right there is the Amethyst CJ. Now, right now, he is going for about 7,000 MT in the auction house. And this card right here does have an easy release, which is always great at the shooting guard position, and it's always good in any card. You can definitely drive to the basket. He has an 89 driving layup. You probably won't be dunking with the 40 driving dunk, but you can definitely get to the basket. He's got a 96 mid-range, a 95 open shot 3, 88 speed. And this card right here does come with 1 Hall of Fame badge, which is Deep Range Deadeye. He comes with 9 gold badges and a bronze one. And for 7,000 MT, man, you definitely can't go wrong with CJ at the shooting guard position. And next up, we finally got ourselves a diamond. We got the Diamond Sean Marion for 20,000 MT. This card right here used to go for like 50, 60, 70,000 MT in the auction house, but now you can find it for like 20,000 and below. And even though he does have like a funny looking release, like when you actually go out there and play with this card, his release is really good. This card right here does come with 18 gold badges, 1 Hall of Fame badge, which is Hustle Rebounder, and the stats are great, man. 91 on-ball defense at the small forward position, which is really good for guarding, you know, people like Kevin Durant, LeBron James. He's got a 95 driving dunk, so this guy can drive to the basket as well. He has a 95 open mid-range, an 89 open shot 3, 89 speed, 95 rebounding, 97 defensive rebound. This guy can pretty much do it all in the floor. And trust me, when you get this card, you're gonna love it. So go out there and get yourself a Sean Marion for 20,000 MT. And we got ourselves another diamond. We got the Diamond Paul Millsap. This card also is going for 20,000 MT in the auction house. And I just love this market crash because a lot of the budget players ended up dropping even more in price. And we got ourselves a Paul Millsap for under 20,000 MT. This card right here is just like Sean Marion, man. He comes with 13 gold badges. He has an 88 on-ball defense. He's so cheesy at driving to the basket, man. Like, this guy can drive to the basket. Trust me, like, this guy will not be stopped at the basket. He's got a 92 mid-range, an 85 open shot 3, 90 rebounding, both offensive and defensive. He has an 82 speed, 80 acceleration. And in my squads, I usually don't run like any, you know, like natural power forwards at the power forward position. I usually have like a small forward. But with this card being 20,000 MT, man, you definitely can't go wrong. So go get yourself a Diamond Paul Millsap at the power forward position. And now at the center position, man, we need a cheesy center. We need someone that's over 7 foot tall, someone with rim protection, has a mid-range, and that player is the Amethyst Yao Ming. This card right now is still selling for about 11,000 right now in the auction house. And I mean, he's 7'6", like he's a 7'6" center. You can't go wrong with someone that's over 7 foot tall. He's got an 84 on-ball defense. He can rebound the ball. He has an 88 open mid-range, 90 strength, 90 shot contest. He can also block the ball out there. And one of my favorite stats at the center position is the standing dunk, and he has a 90 standing dunk. The only downside for this card is the 37 speed, but I mean, he's 7'6", so he's not going to be moving, you know, super fast out there. But when you're on a budget and you need a center that's 7'6", you definitely can't go wrong with Yao Ming for 11,000 MT. And now we're gonna be looking at the bench. We still got a lot of MT to go, so we definitely need a great backup center, and that center is gonna be Miles Turner. This card right now is going for 6,000 MT, and this card can do it all, man. He can hit the mid-range, he has a 3-ball, he can drive to the basket, he has great rebounding. Now the on-ball defense and the speed aren't the greatest, but they're still pretty good, especially for 6,000 MT. And off the bench at the power forward position, we have one of the best rubies in the game. We got my boy Chris. This guy doesn't miss. If you watch my Path to Prestige series, you know that this card is averaging almost like 16 points per game, and right now he's going for 5,000 MT in the auction house, and the stats might not be, you know, the best stats out there, but I'm telling you right now, man, the stats don't paint the full picture. This card has one of the best releases in the game, man. Like, every time that I get wide open, I either get a green light or it's going in no matter what. He's got a great mid-range, he can shoot the 3-ball, he has great speed, he has decent rebounding, he doesn't have the greatest defense, but he can still play defense out there, especially off the bench. He can even drive to the basket. He pretty much can do it all, man. Like, this card right here, you have to get it at the power forward position, and I really wouldn't be surprised if you average like 20 points per game with this card, because I'm telling you, this card is one of the best rubies out there in the game right now. And speaking of cheesy ruby players, we got the James Jones. This guy has 4 Hall of Fame badges, which I'm still mad about because Pink Diamond Kobe has 2 Hall of Fame badges while James Jones has 4. But this card right now is 2,000 MT in the auction house for 4 Hall of Fame badges, and those 4 Hall of Fame badges are catch and shoot, corner specialist, deep range Deadeye, and limitless range. And just like every single card so far, this guy has a great mid-range. He can shoot the 3-ball. He can't really drive to the basket, but I mean, he does have an 82 driving layup, which I guess isn't too bad. He's got okay speed, okay defense. I mean, with this card, you're really just going for those 4 Hall of Fame badges, especially for 2,000 MT. And now as our backup shooting guard, we got ourselves the Amethyst Danny Green. Now this card right now is going for 8,000 MT in the auction house, and this card right here is actually one of the best shooting guards out there in the game. He has defense, he can shoot the mid-range, the 3-ball, he has speed, he can even drive to the basket, and I know that he's better than CJ, but the reason why I have him off the bench is because I don't want to have like all my firepower in the starting lineup when it comes to like a budget squad. I do like having like a go-to player off the bench, and Danny Green, man, like you see the stats right here, man. He has a 92 open mid-range, a 97 open shot 3, and just look at the badges. He has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, and deep range Deadeye. And for 8,000 MT, man, you definitely can't go wrong with Amethyst Danny Green, so go out there right now in the auction house and get this guy for 8,000 MT. And the final player for the 100k squad builder is going to be the Amethyst Mike Conley. Now this guy is just left on. Like, this guy is one of the best point guards out there in the game right now. He's going right now for 6,000 MT in the auction house, but he has a 90 on-ball defense, he has a 90 open mid-range, a 92 open shot 3, 92 ball control, 82 speed, 90 speed with the ball, and this guy right here is definitely a sleeper at the point guard position. A lot of people don't know how good this Mike Conley is, so he's definitely worth it for 6,000 MT. And that right there is going to be our 100k squad builder, and the reason why we're doing, you know, just 10 players is because if we do 13 players, we're going to be going way over 100k MT, so we're just going to keep it at a 10-man rotation. And just look at this team, man. We got Amethyst John Wall, Amethyst CJ, Diamond Sean Marion, Diamond Paul Millsap, Amethyst Yao Ming, Amethyst Mike Conley, Green, Jones, Chris, and Turner. And I'm actually proud of this team, man. Like, this team is looking so good, dude. We got shooters, we got people that can play defense, drive to the basket, they can hit the mid-range, the 3-pointer, and just an overall great squad, man. Like, hopefully you guys do use some of these players, if not all of them. And if you guys have any feedback, let me know down in the comments below. Like, maybe a better center, maybe a better point guard. Like, let me know down below. But you better not tell me a better power forward off the bench, because Chris, he doesn't miss. So don't even tell me that there's a better power forward out there. But if you have like a better small forward or like a point guard, let me know down below. And if you guys want to see any other squad builders, like for example 500,000 MT or even 1 million MT, let me know down below as well. But that right there is going to be the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully this actually helps you build a really good team in 2K17 right now. But if you enjoyed it, you know what to do, man. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.